Hey, what's up you guys? So today I decided that I really wanted to show you a recipe that I have been making for a while now, and I like to think that I perfected it a lot, but right now I just don't have much else in the house and I'm kind of craving it. So I'm gonna make shakshuka, and what you'll need is some tomatoes. I have 4 tomatoes here. I have 4 actual tomatoes here. I think I will use 3, keep 1 for a salad, and I also have 2 containers of tomato paste. It's like tomato paste. I have a can of crushed tomatoes already, and I have this soft tofu, silken soft tofu. So I'm super excited about this because this is going to imitate the texture of eggs much more than just a regular tofu. I mix it with quinoa flour and chickpea flour and some pink salt, some cumin, a whole bunch of little things just to season it up. And I make it all in one pan. Another thing I love. So I'm first going to start with chopping up the onion and the garlic and the tomatoes, and then everything kind of goes in a pan and I forget about it, so it's super simple. So I'm gonna make that now and I will show you guys. So you might hear a little bit of noise from my neighbor, but anyways, I wanted to show you guys. I chopped up an onion and I'm heating up a pan right now. I'm gonna put a little bit of grapeseed oil in, and I'm also gonna go charge my camera battery because it's gonna die. I'll be right back. Okay, so I heated up some oil in a pan. I'm gonna take my onions and drop them everywhere. Plop them in here. That sizzle though. So normally with shakshuka, sorry, my hair is crazy. Normally with shakshuka, you would put some red pepper and some spicy peppers. But because I don't have any red peppers today, I'm kind of doing like a fridge clean out. I really have nothing in my fridge. I'll show you guys later. I just figured I would put an extra onion in because I have 2 onions left and they were like on the verge of going bad. So I figured I'd finish that. And next is the garlic. That will go in a little bit later because I don't want to burn it. But then I have the egg part of the shakshuka. So obviously we need to chop the tomatoes. That will happen in a little bit. But right now I'm going to make the egg part of the shakshuka, so I have it ready. I have here some soft tofu. This is about a half a block of soft tofu. It's this package. Silken soft tofu. So you can see that the texture is very soft and it broke very easily. So it's really good for egg-like recipes. So just getting the onions going right now. And what I do is I do a little bit of oil at the beginning. I don't know if you can see, but there's like some buildup on the bottom. What I'll do now, I'm gonna take this because this is, like I said, fridge clean out day. This is the juice of the pickled jalapeno peppers. So it will pick up the stuff that's on the bottom. It will give that a little bit of spicy flavor that we don't have because we don't have any peppers. Kind of deglazes the pan a little bit. And now I'm gonna get the egg stuff together and chop up the tomatoes, and I'll get back to you. Okay, so I've added the tomatoes. These are like extra already cooked hot peppers that we had in our fridge that were just needing to be used. Right now this is like 3 tomatoes, big tomatoes though. These are big tomatoes. Okay, so I'm gonna do the whole thing of this because normally I don't, but because we don't have a lot of tomatoes, I'm just gonna bulk it up with the whole thing, 260 grams of tomato paste. Usually we won't use as much of this. So just mix up the tomato paste and the onions and the tomatoes and let it cook down a little bit. And then while we're doing that, we're gonna finish making the egg. So I need to still blend it, put spices in it, blend it. Oh, the key ingredient, by the way, and in here I added quinoa flour and chickpea flour. Not really sure how much. I just kind of eyeball it and throw whatever I think is good in there. And then I mix it with water and salt and garlic powder. I'll show you. The key ingredient to the egg is baking powder. I haven't put it in yet, but I'm going to soon. Okay, So I have everything mixing up here on the stove. And what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna throw some spices in. I should have done that earlier, but I forgot. So I'm gonna take some Hawaii. I don't even know what this is called in English. I don't know if this is called Hawaii or what it is, but I'm gonna sprinkle a little bit of this in here. And I'm gonna take a little bit of cumin, about that much, and I'm gonna put this in the egg. Actually, that's probably good. And this is pink salt. Not pink salt, this is black salt, but it's pink, so it's hard to... So I'm gonna put about that much in. It makes an eggy flavor. It has like a sulfur taste. This is onion powder. This gives a nice flavor to both the shakshuka and the egg. Just going on a whim here. Oh, never mind. Don't worry about it. A little bit of garlic. A little bit of garlic, not too much. I've already put fresh garlic in there. Dried parsley. Actually, really like parsley in shakshuka. And dried parsley is great. And we have so much of it. It's so simple. So, about that much. And then we need black pepper, because cumin, black pepper. So we'll put a little bit of black pepper in the egg. And a little bit more black pepper in the shakshuka. And wait a second, one more ingredient. Hold on. I almost forgot the secret ingredient, the cumin. Pepper doesn't love cumin, but you don't put a lot in anyways. You just do a small bit of cumin. It's good. And that's it. So I'm just gonna stir all this around and let it cook down. Get all of the flavors converging. Did I forget anything? Oh, I still need to put baking powder in my egg. Looking yum, super thick and gross. I was gonna say gross, why did I say gross? Super thick and yummy. Also, guys, this is a secret ingredient for me. Smoked paprika. I'm just gonna do a little shake here. I don't have that much. It's just a nice little way to add a little bit of a smoky flavor here. Now you can see that this is really cooking up fast. There's not so much liquid left. So we're gonna get the egg going soon here. Oh, I also added a little bit of salt to this, a little bit of pink salt just to sprinkle. I don't usually add too much salt to the shakshuka because I add a lot to the tahina, and that's what I eat the shakshuka with. Okay, so I added baking powder, a little bit. I like maybe a tablespoon, I'm not really sure. Adding some water. Now I just need to plug this bad boy in. This is like the coolest little mixer. Oprah's mom gave it to me. Okay, now I'm gonna look at it and look at the texture. I think it looks yellow enough, you think? Mm-hmm. The texture is good. It's runny. I like a runny egg. I'm just gonna blend it a little bit better. I'm gonna put just a tiny bit more chickpea flour in. Might have put a little bit too much water, but that's okay, because you can always even it out with a little flour. Let's see. Oh, it's still really, really runny. I don't like that. Okay, I'm gonna just pour a little bit more quinoa flour in as well. Quinoa, I call it quinoa because Israelis call it quinoa. And a little bit more chickpea flour. Okay. Okay, this looks good. It doesn't look as runny. It's still really runny, but we're trying something new with the silken tofu, so we're just gonna go with it. It's like runny like eggs, which I like. I'm gonna start to make little wells in the shakshuka for the egg. Usually make 5. Spoon this out into the well. So the key to a good shakshuka is it's still on a heat, okay? It's on a pretty low heat actually. And I'm gonna take a lid and cover it. This is the key. It keeps all the moisture in and it cooks the egg as well. So this could take 5-10 minutes. Tahina to put on the side. I don't really measure anything, so I just put some in a bowl. I just do a splash of lemon juice, a little bit more water, and then salt. That seems good for now. And now the thing about tahina, when you mix it, it's gonna look really weird. Like, look how weird that looks. You're like, oh my God, is it good? I remember when I first made it and I thought it was like messed up. No, just keep mixing. See, it's gonna like start to look funky. And you're just gonna keep mixing. And mix and mix and mix and mix and mix. And it will slowly start to transform in front of your eyes into a nice, this is too thick, so I want it to be a little thinner. I'll take a little bit more water and I will mix again. You have to make sure all of the water is mixed in. It's gonna look weird at first. Now you make it to your consistency, your desired consistency. I like mine to be thick but still drizzleable, if that makes sense. So you could still drizzle it. I think, let's see. So that's a little too runny for me. I just need a smidgen more tahina. Mix that together. Perfect. I can feel the consistency in my, like when I'm stirring, and I can tell that it's good. This is the consistency that I like. So it's runny, but it's still pretty thick. And just make sure that it's all stirred up. Give it a little taste. Tastes perfect. Yum. Okay, now for the reveal, the big reveal. Make sure you have a glove or a mat or something because the steam will burn the crap out of you. Woo! Turning the heat off. You'll see that it gets a little bit dark around the edges. That's fine. It's just extra flavor, in my opinion. And look how amazing it looks. Like, it looks so eggy. Okay, so when you serve shakshuka, you need a hot plate, like something that you can put something hot on. And you serve it in the whole pan. So you will put it on the table, and that's it. So, one other thing, I know guys, I'm in my jams. I made a salad, cucumber, radish, purple cabbage, carrot, tomato, and lettuce. And we're probably gonna do oil and salt on the side, maybe a little lemon, and tahina. So we have this, we have the tahina that we made. We have the tahina. Most people really like bread on the side of their shakshuka, and Ofer is no exception. This is the only bread we have because, as I said before, kitchen clean out. And this is the setup, guys. This is what we got going on. We got salad, we got shakshuka, we got a bun, one bun because that's all we have, and tahina. Okay guys, I wanted to show you my fridge, my current situation in my fridge. So I have peanut butter, almond butter, vegan mayonnaise, strawberry jam, quinoa flour, just a little bit left, hummus flour, chickpea flour. These are like maple syrup from the place that we went. Crushed garlic, Ofer's mom's schug, it's like a spicy, butter flavored coconut oil back there. And this is all the capsules of the coffee. I like to use it for like body scrub, green curry paste, a garlic and dill spreadable cheese, a few dates, chocolate, pizza spices, hemp seeds, flax seeds, chia seeds, toasted coconut flakes, shredded coconut, leftover pasta that we'll eat later, carrots left over from Diego, dried fruit. These are prunes, cranberries, and yellow raisins. That's my eye stuff back there. The shelf is like empty. This shelf is spices, paprika and cumin and chipotle and cayenne and a few other things. Organic carrots, This is not an organic carrot, so it stays in the other bag. 2 cucumbers, red cabbage, 2 big things of ginger that I use for my kombucha, 2 plums, an apple, and a radish. Salad vinegar, raspberry, a whole bunch of berries, jam, spicy mustard, ketchup, soy sauce, sriracha, maple, orange juice, all of my homemade kombucha. We have 1 beer that I never drank. Apple cider vinegar, balsamic vinegar, some of my spices. These are like ketchup packets that Ofer gets from work. This is pancake syrup that we got from a place that we eat pancakes sometimes. And that is everything, guys. So I'll quickly show you my freezer. These are burgers, frozen grapes and frozen mango. This is a frozen tomato sauce that Ofer's mom makes for pizza. Dough for the pizza, we have 2 of those. Phyllo dough, leftover sourdough bread, some leftover chocolate cake that I made a recipe for. You'll probably see that before you see this. These are organic fruit, mango, pineapple, strawberries, and mixed berries, ground up flax seeds.